Now let's talk a little bit about NASA's relationship with the Congress. Congress wants NASA to do a lot, but it doesn't want to increase NASA's budget. It also wants to micromanage NASA's programs, such as the SLS and Orion. At the same time, it refuses to reform NASA. It does not allow NASA to close at lines of activity or facilities that it may no longer need. I don't know how many of you have visited NASA facilities in the last few years, but there is a little dead weight in some areas. I did some work at NASA Ames. It's a wonderful facility, but when you drive off the Highway 101 in the midst of the hustle and bustle of Silicon Valley, suddenly it's like you're out in the middle of Nebraska. Wide open spaces, no people, empty buildings. You know, my guess is that we could probably downsize a little bit at a number of NASA facilities and use the resources to concentrate on areas that are really high priorities. We're not likely to go back to the era when we have 4% of our budget going to NASA. And we have to recognize that and perhaps have a BRAC-type process, as we did in the military, where there's a bipartisan commission and they sit down, they rack and stack the different programs and the facilities, and then they have an up or down vote so that there's no amendments. You know, that might be a way of moving forward. I realize that is controversial to some on the Hill, but NASA really shouldn't be a jobs program. It should be a space program. And we have to, begin to think about that.